welcome to Preservation of One. I am your host, Alexandria August. Listen, say over 11,000 people wrote the judge and told the judge that Diddy should not be released from jail. 11,000 people. You know what? When I thought about Diddy case, and I mean everything that I said previously about Diddy case, you know, the only thing about it, well, ain't no the only thing about it. If these people was willingly, anyway, we already know. I feel like if they was willing to participate in it for the money, hell, this man paid them a service. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is, and the trick of it, and what a lot of people is saying and where they are coming from, they feel like he groomed them. They feel like he groomed them, manipulated their mind to where they wanted to stay. Now, we all know that that happens. We know that that can happen to almost anybody. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But that is something totally different from this case. Let me tell you why. If you pay attention to his so-called victims, their behaviors, what they have done since, and what they have done before is not in line with what they're trying to portray to the court. It's not in line. That's all I got to say about that. So for 11 million people to write the judge about him, for him not to get no bail, child, y'all, I think y'all might be I think they might be sticking up for the wrong people. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can't say it enough. Like I said, he need to pay his artists, he need to pay his songwriters, he need to pay anybody that worked for him that didn't get the money. Say when he gave the royalty, gave them their masters back or the royalties or whatever it was, said it wasn't worth shit because he had to took all the money. They what was it? Their masters, I think it was. Said said and saying that yeah, saying that he had to drain the doggone money out of it. So they saying that it wasn't really. Yeah, saying that he had to drain the money out of it and then he want to give it back or whatever. Now blowing up Kid Cudi car, okay, we understand that, but that ain't got nothing to do with this trial here or nothing like that. Or nothing like that. So it's like there's a bunch of dang on shenanigans. I mean that's just my opinion. On the record, exactly. Ain't it though? Somebody did it ask the judge to strike Kid Cudi. Car explosive claims from the record, right? Man, look, at the end of the day, that ain't what, I mean, what that's gonna show. And at the end of the day, you know, I get it. You know, the whole Kid Cudi got doggone car situation, right? Whether if I feel like he did it or not, that's not the case right now. This is what you can prove. Do I believe P. Diddy actually went to Kid Cudi car and blew up his car? Hell no. But if he paid somebody that blew up that man's car, catch that mother sucker. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the person or the people that possibly blew up the damn car, why are you even talking about it? I mean, that's just how I feel about the whole situation. You ain't got the doggone corporals, then, I mean, shit, that's up in the air. That's just my personal opinion. Or whatever. Like I said, I'm not for P. Diddy. I'm just saying that this shit here is just crazy. This is crazy. And for them victims, those alleged victims, honey, bye. Or whatever, you know? Just like with the, with paying his artists and writers and producers and everybody else, that's a whole different entity itself. Or whatever, you know? Now, I feel like they need to get together and sue his ass. You know, and go on here and get that money, get that back pay and stuff like that, because that stuff been going on for too long. And that's for anybody that do they artists like that. That's more shady, dirty behind stuff. Pay people they doggone money. Stop trying to hold it all for yourself. Hell, they got families to feed too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's how I feel on that whole thing there or whatever. And Kid Cudi, what? Well, no, they say he did report it to the police. When it happened, he did report it to the police, but back then he couldn't prove that it was P Diddy, and he still can't prove it now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, who's to say, y'all? Who's to say Cass ain't blew up that damn car? You don't know if it was P Diddy. You don't know if it was Cassie that actually blew up the car. Could have orchestrated it. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying this stuff because it don't make sense to me. It seems like every way they coming for this man, the shit is not adding up. It just don't make sense. Call me whatever you want to call me. At the end of the day, when you simplify the situation, the shit ain't adding up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean, come on now. These are people that stayed around this man because of what this man can do for them. You know what I'm saying? You take that shut down the whole case. It don't. But still, that shut down the whole case. What this man can do for them, the lifestyle that he provided for them. Because at the end of the day, if that man did not provide that lifestyle and did not do what he did for them, none of those people would have been around that man. And that goes for anybody that's in his doggone situation. There's wealthy men. If they didn't provide for those people and did what they do for them people, half, the majority of them people wouldn't even be around them. They would be loners. Like real talk. So I mean, personally, me, I don't feel like there's no victims. I don't give a damn. The people that they've been putting up there, them just, I don't see it. Anyways, this is just my opinion. But I am your host, Alexandria August. Don't forget to get a copy of my book, A Conversation with Alexandria August. Thank you.